We need to go back at the castle now that it's the actual final chapter and see if anything changed there. Whoa there! There's something very important I need to mention that is kind of crazy. So originally I was going to show like a build up before we start doing the main story finale, but then something happened at the castle that requires its own episode. Look, I'll keep it a buck. I'm sorry. I said I'm gonna take a break. I said it was gonna be a while before the next actual episode if anyone cared about the finale of this. I finally got pushed to a point where I need to make this sooner rather than later. So, with that in mind, we're gonna wrap the playthrough up. I don't know how they're gonna turn out when I actually edit this, but before we do anything, the most important thing I gotta get out of the way is the final sub-story. So, with that in mind, I'm going to show the process of how that turned out, showing the last remaining golden balls, because that was the last sub-story we had, and then we will vaguely catch back up to the point where I had showed in the beginning, back from episode 37 before we finished the main story finale. We went to the castle, and a very special event happened after doing a little bit of stuff at the castle. After so long, man, there's something I need to get out of the way before we do anything. So to do that, right now we got 3 golden balls out of 7. Let's change that for this sub-story. Ah, very nice. I cannot believe I missed this. We've been in the castle for so many times, and somehow, I mean, it's pretty well concealed, bruh. Let's be honest here. I did not expect the golden ball to be there, but that's another one we missed. Bro, what in the goddamn? This isn't such a specific place. Give me your freaking nut, bro. Like, what is that? The fact that it's in this area is very interesting, to be honest. Like, I did not know there was another one at the castle. This one was very well hidden. I had to see a video for this. But, like, bro, what the mess? The very last one. The reason why I haven't done this in a while is just because I didn't want to, like, bring myself through this. But, you know, it's not okay, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like, what the heck? The last one is in the pool area. And I don't mean one where I could just go over here and just pick this up. Even though I do need that. I don't like what I'm going to have to do. I have to play pool now. Because when I go to exchange points, this is where the golden ball is. This is where the last one is. And to be honest, I don't like it. Yes! That's gonna count as a foul, isn't it? Ah, clean as heck though. That looked clean as heck though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, I won that? Okay. Anyways, we got enough points for that final golden ball, so it doesn't matter. And with all 7, we can call forth the 7 Dragon Balls. We haven't actually reactivated this since the past, also. So, yeah. Let's redo that. That's golden ball, my friend. Not what you're thinking. Extremely valuable little balls made of gold. Bruh. Rereading this is just too funny. Oh yeah, and the guy's name was Shen-san too. That's crazier. Big balls buff. This guy, he collects them. Says he needs 7. We don't need to remember what actually happened. I already read this in an episode. If you want to see that, then you can go back and check that out. But yeah, finally got my hands on these balls. Wasn't easy either. Better go and let Akame know. Oh, I should let Akame know I've mustered the balls. Why did the music change? Remember that request to get some balls? Well, I finally found 7. Yo, you never fail, do you, Joryu? Finding all 7 must have been pretty nutty, huh? What? What? Got a little hairy. Okay, we're going there. But not that I couldn't handle. Beautiful. Would you mind taking him to the requester Shensan? He should be in a back alley near East Sotenburi Street. But hey, don't forget, you're supposedly getting a wish. A back alley near East Sotenburi Street, huh? Got it. So head over to the alley on East Sotenburi Street and present these
balls. Look at them.
I keep forgetting about this alleyway. And the fact that this is Shensan here. Also, I'm going to take this off your hands. Because apparently this is good. Anyways, you.
Boy.
You, Shensan. Heard you needed some balls. Verily, 'tis I Shen, seeker of balls. Be you Joryu. How'd you know? Knowledge, like balls, cannot escape my grasp. Speaking of, have you a set of something you wish to show me? What the heck? Where is this going? Alright, let me stop. Yeah, take a look. Head over 7 golden balls. Indeed. Balls genuine. Balls unmistakable. These are outstanding balls, Joryu. Now then. Such a set is certainly worthy of a wish. Seriously, I can really make one. You may. Riches, good health, carnal indulgence. It matters not to me. Now, Joryu, speak thy wish. I wish for... I want endless riches. I want eternal life. Why would Joryu even think of that? It just feels wrong even. It sounds funny as hell. What would happen if I say I want the normal peaceful life I once had? I feel like this is a Joryu answer, let's be honest. Because this would be the answer I would say if I was Joryu. But knowing that this game takes place before Yakuza 8, it's safe to say, nah, that's not the case. But it's for a normal life, a peaceful life, like the one I once had.
Yeah.
Wow, come on, man. What am I supposed to say to a wish like that? No idea how I'd help with that, sorry. Okay, well. What? That outside of your powers? I said I'd grant you a wish, not any wish. You didn't say it would be any wish either, bro. Chill out. Wait, you think this is an anime or something? There is no way you saying that shit when you say you're gonna grant a wish, right? When you talk about a wish, that's idealism. You expect somebody to know that you didn't want any wish being sprung upon you? That's your fault. I'm not a god. I'm just an old man gathering up his balls. Yeah, you should have said that first. Of course. How ridiculous of me. Okay, then what else? Oh, I have to ask for other ones. Oh, great. Let's say something else. I'm not... If this ends up being the answer, I'm done. Alright? I want endless riches. I wait for endless riches. Endless riches, huh? Endless riches be pretty tricky. Yeah, sorry. That's gonna be a no. What? Really? You could just refuse? I said I grant you a wish, not any wish. This is an anime or something? You're gonna repeat yourself. Okay. Okay, buddy. Of course, of course. Look, I can't set you up for eternity, but this ought to be plenty. Oh, he still gives me something anyways. Alright. I don't think 1 million can be enough for what I want, but if he gave me 10 mil, that would have changed my mind though. Ration that to 30 yen a day and it'll get you the ripe old age of 90. No sweat, that's endless enough, wouldn't you say? Not sure that qualifies as endless, but well, I won't say no. And now I must bid you farewell. If the day should come when you your thirst for balls beckons you once more, to scour our world in their pursuit. Let us meet again. Brother be talking about it. Dude was talking about this like, is it an anime or something? But like, brother really had to go as far as to talk his monologue. Like, bro, what do you think this is? Something wrong with that guy. Who was that guy? Suppose it takes all kinds on this big blue ball. Why did you go there, bro? You know what? It doesn't even matter. The ball jokes continue. But that's it for the final Akame Network sub-story. That being said, it's not over yet. Now, for a little bit, we gotta go back to past Crytek that I cut footage away from the final part or the portion that I had led up to the main story finale. There was about 22 minutes, 23 minutes of footage that I recorded at the castle. There was a couple fights that we did, and they were quite unique enough to warrant its own episode because it leads to a very interesting interaction that wasn't, at least in my opinion, shouldn't have happened yet. Because given that we now finished up doing the golden balls, that is what happened in present day Crytek. Now we're just going back to the past, as now I'm going back to the castle. But first we gotta catch up to where I currently am with my knowledge, and you guys can see exactly what you missed. Okay. See if anything changed. Would you look at that? Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, there is something else here, and it looks like these take prejudice. Maybe after I clear this opens up, unless we have to do the versus matches. I thought about keeping these for a different video, but like, their base reward is nothing special. Even if the difficulty is high, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be hard to beat, really. But that's just me being a little cocky, probably. But a Castle of Four Kings in a consecutive matchup? Can't say I'm not interested. Might take a look at this. I thought it was just one-on-one, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Man, it's spent too long beating his ass. Hey, I need like 5 minutes to be able to get like a certain good clear. Makes me a bit worried here if one of these are gonna stall like this guy here. Because otherwise I'm gonna need this. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Round 3, I'm a little bit worried because the way this guy fights, if he shoots me with a beam, I'm probably gonna get one shot, aren't I? I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna beat your ass. Wow, I thought that would kill me. Well, since it didn't. Wow, he really did inch my freaking health. Holy shit. And there goes my heat. Well, no heat against this guy. I wonder if he's actually harder this time by doing so. But anyways, Begajin. Let's just go. I do a lot of damage to him, so I don't know. Oh my god! Oh my god! Damn! That hurt. I don't know if I got a good reward for that or not, but damn. 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 That reward money kind of. That's just scrumptious as hell. Oh, this didn't unlock. So this means I have to do the special matches for this. Probably. Because there's nothing else I can do. I've done everything unless there's like a special thing that needs to probably be for it. Mysterious new fighter salutations. What? It's me, Tom. A mysterious individual who calls himself Dr. Minamita has shown up at the reception along with a quite hefty sum of money. He proclaims to have bought with him the strongest group of fighters around and is asking that we allow him to perform a test by having the best fighter at the castle go toe-to-toe with them. When it comes to the strongest fighter we have, no doubt that means you, Joryu-sama. You're the only one that fits the bill. I ask that you please lend us your support in this endeavor. I will make the arrangements for a special event match to be prepared. Also, your opponent mentioned something about copying the data from the strongest fighters in your memories or something like that. What is this? Get your ultimate gambling match ass out of here. Minamita Grand Prix. Fight 6 consecutive battles against IF9, Dr. Minamita's newest combat development. Defeat these powerful opponents to claim the Coliseum throne. Now! You know what's funny about this? Let me tell you something, people. If you don't remember Dr. Minamita, he was only, if I'm not mistaken, in Yakuza 3's finale portion of the Substories saga, leading up to the Amon battle. It was a sub-story where we had met this guy. And he, you know, I don't think it was he himself. It was like a fighter that he had concocted that was able to copy our fighting style and fight against me. And that fight was really difficult, but it wasn't Amon level difficult, I don't think. It was like we went to like a virtual reality and we had to fight ourselves. I believe that was what it was. And it was pretty annoying fighting yourself. But I remember that was what Minamita was. So this is interesting. So for S rank, I need to beat this within 5 minutes for that base reward of 7 million. I got to see this right now. 6 consecutive battles back to back. So who's it gonna be? So it really is just robots. Oh boy. If you keep blocking, I'm gonna force you to stop blocking. Okay. Talk about annoying. What the hell? What the heck is that? What the? Brother guy, a phase going on. It seems like these guys are interesting. These guys have music that are from similar boss fights that we played throughout the Yakuza playthrough. M. Dig, he has another familiar face, but what face is this one? No way. Mita, you're evil for doing this to Joryu's Kodai, bro. Nishiki did not deserve this. So this is supposed to be Nishiki's theme, huh? Get out of here. Who's it gonna be this time? Someone from Yakuza 4 or 5, since we've seen other ones. Who is that? What? Oh, this is this the guy from Yakuza 3? Yeah, it is. 100% it is. Whoa, calm yourself, brother. Forgot his name, but that's the final boss of Yakuza 3. Semi-finals, round 5. Oh, this is Kiwami 2. Really, Ryuji Goda? I don't appreciate you doing him like this. Okay. Probably shouldn't turn your back to me. Cause just cause you can slash me did not mean I can't just charge attack you like that. As far as with Majima. Oh wait, this one Nishiki. Wait, who was the guy from earlier? What the fuck? Yeah, this is definitely Nishiki. This is definitely a theme from Kiwami. What are you gonna do about it, Nishiki? I definitely did not mean to do you like that, but just take it, brother. That's definitely Nishiki's theme. Damn, bro. Oh, that was smooth sailing because my attack is literally to the max. Damn. Well, that's definitely going to be a better mission to grind because of how much cash that gives. That is absolutely insanity. And got that level 29, which I wanted to get real quick. Nicely done. I've said this before, but I realized redoing the Minamita Grand Prix, these are all the people Kiryu fought back from Yakuza 6 and then back. So this boss was from Yakuza 6, the finale of Yakuza 6. This guy here was the guy from the finale of Yakuza 5, which was quite the playthrough, remembering this dude. Obviously makes sense from the music. You can already tell I'm about to say, this is the guy from Yakuza 4. Who would have thought this was actually Daigo during the Yakuza 4 playthrough, bro? That shit was actually surreal remembering this. Because it was such an awesome moment with all the 4, main characters of the playthrough. You had to play through 4 different POVs. Ah, yes. The guy from Yakuza 3. Yeah. It did take me a while to realize it, but I did notice it when I initially recorded at least. This one. From the Yakuza Kiwami 2 playthrough, Ryuji Goda. It's something I wasn't able to show this finale. It always makes me sad every time I think about it. I'm like, why did it have to turn out that way? I actually really liked this fight too, but I couldn't show it due to copyright, or I should say, PlayStation wouldn't let me record it, which really made me sad. Because it was probably one of my favorite finales of the Yakuza franchise, in my opinion. Yakuza Kiwami. Nishiki. Kiryu's brother. Sworn brother. This one always makes me sad, remembering the fact that I do think to this day, even though Nishiki decided to let himself die, I do think his death could have been avoided. I genuinely do think so. Because he changed toward the end. And that shit really stuck to me. It really stuck to me that I feel like there was someone that we could have finished off and saved in a playthrough after fighting somebody. It definitely was Nishiki. And I really like this guy, actually. It is still probably the most emotional finale of every Yakuza game that I've ever played, for sure. Wait, what's going on?
Joryu-sama.
Congratulations, Joryu-sama. You won the Mina GP. Okay. Whoa! Where did you come from, brother? Excellent work, Joryu. Should I give him that voice? Gonna introduce yourself. I'm Tetsuo Amon, member of the Amon clan. We seek unrivaled strength. I should slap the shit out of you. We're gonna have to save you for another time, though. The Amon clan. Once I heard the Mecha Mina, I figured you'd show up. Yeah. But just what are you? I am the epitome of the Amon clan's unparalleled technological advances. You might call me their masterpiece. A what? Do not regard me as merely a master of assassination arts. I am a living fortress and a deadly weapon. Whoa! Calm yourself. What the? What? This Amon clan of assassins gonna be a clan battle? That's crazy. We shall settle this in a Hell Team Rumble. Gather the strongest team at your disposal and come face us. Why exactly do you want to fight me? Why? For amusement, of course. Do not think you could run from us. There is no longer any place for refuge for you. Wouldn't dream of it. Just wait. I'll take you down. Holy cow. The enigmatic Amon clan and the Joryu clan squaring off in the Hell Team Rumble. This will truly be the ultimate event. I'm jittery with excitement. Brother, Joryu-sama, please do your best. Look, Tetsuo Amon. Why is this a Amon finale? Now it makes me conflicted. I was not expecting this to be a Amon finale. I'd love to save you for later. It's crazy to believe it's been 5 months, man. We're finally here. I finally decided we're going to finish this up. I don't know how much of this video is going to be this video, or maybe it'll be cut in half. But I can say for certain that I'm here to finally conclude this playthrough. It was only this last little bit that got in the way toward the finale. I'm pretty sure I explained it for future cards to talk about. But Tetsuo Amon, brother did not look human. He is full robotic. That reminds me of Minamina's, contraptions and whatnot. If anyone's even familiar with that with Yakuza. For new people watching this, surely I've already talked about it before, but this is a playthrough series that I've done on my channel for the longest time. The only one I haven't really caught up to is the one that comes after this game, which I guess I'll have to save that for a future when I know I can actually do it. But Tetsuo Amon, are you prepared to challenge us in the Hell Team Rumble? I did do a little bit of preparing before this because it looked like I had some unfinished business with some of my retainers that I have here, which I've maxed them out. So for the most part, everyone's maxed out. I didn't max out Daigo, it looks like. But for Hell Team Rumble style, remembering how we did the Four Kings in their Hell Team Rumble style for the Substory saga, I honestly am not excited for this, if I'm going to be real with you. So I'm a little bit worried about how this will actually go through. We're just going to see how many attempts this takes, because Amon in every Yakuza game always tends to have a gimmick that really gets under my skin. How long will this take? The wait's over. Joryu clan was born for this. Then let us proceed to your final resting place. What a motley band of fools. Behold our sheer advantage and strength, brother. Come on, man. Y'all look like Bionicles. Like, come on. 1.5 million. This is my strongest team. There's nothing else that can be improved from it. So, Joryu clan, let's do what we can. I'll try my best as well. What? Oh, you can't grab them. Okay. I think first. Deal with the lackeys, because they're going to be a problem. Alright, I need you boys to do your all-out attack, because they're tanking hits, bro. Oh shit, Kaito's down. There's no place for you. Oh. I don't know who did that. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Boys, please survive for me. I gotta defeat their... Gotta beat the lackeys soon. There we go. Wait. Is this all we have left? No shot. Boom! We actually beat it rather easily. Oh, congratulations, boys. You did a fine job. You did a fine job, man. You did a fine job. But that a little too easy, though. We only lost 2 people. You know what? No, I'm going to gloat this bit. This is the easiest amount of play I think I've had across every Yakuza game. Yes, every. Even Yakuza 0 so far. Can't say anything for 8, though. We haven't embarked on that adventure yet. I don't know when I'll get to that. I don't know if I'll get to that next year, even. But... for the year 2025, I guess we're close to the end, concluding this playthrough. Oh, Kaito. Oh, there was 3 people that went down. Majima went down too. He was the one I really wanted to survive the whole thing, bro. That's crazy to think about. Wow, we did way better than I thought we would. GG's. Well, Mr. Bionicle Amon was good. That's impossible. I'll give you credit where credit's due. Your lackeys, it felt like they were stronger than you were. I don't know what happened to you when I left you, but you just kind of died out. You probably got hit by a rocket, let's be honest. But I was more scared of that laser that was being shot out, to be fair, but you talk a big game, but can't back it up, huh? I won't accept it. I can't accept this next time, surely. I hate to break it to you, there isn't a next time. Move it. Oh, nah. There's another Amon. What is this? I thought we were done. Guy Amon? I am Guy Amon of the Amon clan. It seems like no love lost between fellow clan members, huh? Fellow member? That's a fine joke. This fool's a disgrace to the clan. A disgrace? The Amon clan's sole value is pure strength. Clearly, being a unique individual is utterly meaningless without strength. So, what's a tough guy like you want with me? You know, I thought death was all I had left to look forward to. Come again? I poured everything I had into the art of assassination, and now I'm considered the strongest among my clansmen. Bruh, seriously, what happened to Joe Amon, bro? Whether or not I truly enjoyed the effort is another story entirely. I'm not sure if there's any inherent value in the quest for strength. Of course. Honestly, thought I'd never grabbed the chance to use my full power. And if that's the case, isn't life just one long tedious march towards death? Maybe. Well, what's that got to do with me? Oh, come now. Don't be so cold. After watching you fight, I became certain of one thing. You and I are the same.
Oi.
And you want to invite me to tea so we can chat about our similarities? That could be interesting, but I got a much better idea. You understand me, don't you? You pretend to have no particular interest in anything, but fighting is the one thing that you can't give up. Damn. He really called you on that, bro. I'll wait by the helipad. So, let's have fun together.